Check it out, I made Deltarune real. Well, kind of. First off, hi, I'm 912, and I recently released my own remix of the Deltarune Chapter 4 track, A Dark Zone, featuring the one and only Jackenstein.
But real!
As an offering to the YouTube algorithms that oh so favor short-form content, and in hopes of getting the original video some more online traction, I wanted to do a speedy behind-the-scenes vignette on everything that went into this visualizer. So, hang on tight, and feel free to slow down the video, because this is going to be an informational flashbang. Alright, here it goes. I made Jackenstein's model custom in Blender, with the bulk of the body being made with sculpting tools and the harder bits like the head bolts, shoulder plates, and chest plates made with default modeling tools. The plates are meant to mimic the stitched-on eyes on Jackenstein's original design, but with the EDM approach I took towards the remix, I thought it'd be fitting to have them kind of look like subwoofer speakers. The final results were, serviceable? For the animation, I copy-pasted the upper half of a default humanoid rig and adjusted the bones to match the model. Then did some admittedly sloppy pose-by-pose animation to make Jackenstein's movements roughly match the beat of the remix. The hazy atmosphere was made using a cube and a volume scatter node that I was able to automate the density of, which let me easily and reliably recreate the floating eyes and mouth effect present in the original boss fight. The lights in and on Jackenstein's model, especially in his head, cut through the haze perfectly with some tweaking. I struggled at first to figure out how to replicate Jackenstein's goofy pumpkin face eyes in a 3D medium, but putting a reflective white plane and two black ellipses inside his head worked surprisingly well. Although the front-facing perspective probably helped a ton too. For the model's textures, I mixed some noise patterns together to get a wrinkly pumpkin skin shader, followed a guide from Ryan King Art on a procedural fabric shader for the burlap, then messed with some more noise textures with a mix of colors to recreate the mossy grime shown on Jackenstein's sprite. I made even more shaders for things like the stained glass windows, which use a hue-shifting version of the character creator background from Chapter 1, the green grid platform, which uses a scrolling image texture to emulate the battle UI, and the bell echoes, which use a mangle of nodes like Fresnels and color ramps with added emission to recreate the visual echo effect in the pitch dark Chapter 4 sequences. Oh shoot, okay, last few things. I figured out how to use sound curves in Blender to sync up the soul to a track I exported with just the kick drum, then I modeled some organ pipes to fit with the song and chapter aesthetic and used sound curves again, but added a phenomenal plugin by Polyfure called Simple Audio Visualizer to morph the mesh into a waveform display, and then I finally had to put in this black plane as a divider to block Jackenstein's model behind during the camera rise intro and damn, that's time. Close call. Anyhow, if you understood or enjoyed any of that nonsense, please like and subscribe. And if you didn't, no worries. Whatever the case, please go check out the music visualizer. I promise you, it's a lot more fun and way less brain hurting to enjoy the final product for yourself. If you're wondering what went into the actual music production, I'm afraid that process video would be a whole lot longer and brain hurting-er. But if that's something you'd be interested in, or if you have suggestions for any other Deltarune tracks I should remix, please let me know in the comments. Alright, short over. Thanks for watching.